My name is Caleb Petty. I am a communications major, a senior out of Montgomery, Alabama, and my concentration is radio and television. And today I will be discussing the importance of historical black colleges and the value that they bring to the black community as well. With that being said, every day across the country there is another headline about students questioning the value of a college degree. I know every day I ask myself, okay, what is this going to give? What is this degree going to do for me once I get it? And then, I look at all the successful people that's out there and I see why it is important. With that being said, wages have stagnated, college tuition has steadily climbed, and more students are saddled with crushing college debt than ever before. And another question that many times people hear is, do we still need black colleges? And in my opinion, yeah, we do. We really, this is the time that we really need black colleges because with all that's going on in this world and in our communities, we're the ones that got to stick together. We're the ones that, are going to have to break bread with each other. The ones that are going to have to look out for each other. With that being said, why not go to a school where you can do that? Not to belittle PWIs, but let's be honest. At a predominantly white institute, you're not gonna. It's gonna be you versus them. Your black counterparts versus your white counterparts, or the rest, whoever's there. You're not gonna be looked at as the top person. You're gonna be looked at as the underdog at all times. There's gonna be times where your best might not be good enough simply because this person, you might be better than them, but hey, the color of their skin might get them in that door. And with that being said, today the nation's 168 historical black colleges make up only 3% of America's colleges and universities, but yet they produce almost 20% of all African American graduates and 25% of African American graduates in the STEM fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. HBCU tuition rates are on average almost 30% less than other tuition institutions such as PWIs. With that being said, I believe that's another reason why our colleges are so important to our communities. Simply because people from low income family who really come from nothing, they're not gonna be able to afford a school like Alabama or a school like, let's say, University of Florida or wherever. That's why I feel that HBCUs are a very important aspect in our communities because they give us a better chance to excel and to grow rather than going to a PWI where, okay, you don't know how you're gonna pay for this, pay for that. When you go to HBCU, yes, it's expensive, but at the same time, they'll help you along the way. Historical black colleges provide a stable and nurturing environment for those most at risk of not entering college. Low income families or first generation college students. Many of these students are academically underprepared for college, but yet they're precisely the students that the country mostly needs to obtain college degrees. On an average, more than 300,000 students attend HBCUs every year, and 80% of them are African Americans. It is worth noticing as well that HBCUs are serving those who need it the most, which is another reason why we should value these colleges because PWI is not going to look at this person that they may not think that can bring a lot to the table. As for us going to a historical black college, it's no judgment. Okay, you can't do this. Okay, we're gonna work with you. And that's why I feel that these colleges are so important to us, to our community, and to our generation. And with an article stating says though 43 million African Americans across the racial and social economic spectrum have nearly 1.3 trillion college loans. Black households are far more likely to have student debt at all income levels. About 54% of African Americans between the ages of 25 and 40 have student loans, compared with only 39% of white Americans in the age group. That is why I believe that HBCUs help eliminate or reduce student debt for low income to middle income families, which could, dramatically narrow the racial wealth gap between black and white households. And we have known for years that students of color feel more home and they perform better in schools where they feel more supported and safe. The student environment fit is very important for a student's success. That's like, like me, for example, when I first went to Alabama State University, I I automatically felt at home. Like, it was people that looked like me, acted like me, talk like me. I'm not saying that everybody needs to have that little diverse in their life, but I feel that at the same time, everybody, every African American should at least experience the HBCU, because it's like a home away from home. I'm from Alabama, but I know plenty of people that come from like places like Maryland and New York that come to Alabama State, and they don't feel that they're far away from home. It's a home away from home. That's how they feel. It's nothing but love. It's nothing but love out here. If people, they go through a lot. I've seen students who didn't know where their next meal was gonna come, but at HBCU they made sure that they was gonna provide that for them. And for more than 150 years, HBCUs have been providing diverse and learning environments from students to faculty to administration, ensuring that every student has a chance to succeed. The nation needs HBCUs now more than ever, with a report saying that by early 2015, the unemployment rate for a recent college graduate had reached 44% for African American college graduates. The rate was even higher at 56%, but at the same time, the unemployment rate of African American college graduates between ages 22 and 27 was roughly at 12.4%, which was twice the rate of their white counterparts. Given the proven track record of influencing the academic success of African Americans now more than ever, is a great investment and is needed in HBCUs. And of course, HBCUs are rooted in faith and community, and service. Many black people, they come here, they come to HBCUs to just like reconnect, to find themselves, to understand, the true value of what they're here for. And I feel that that's the reason why historical black colleges are very important for our culture, for our nourishment, and for our growth in the black community. And thank you.